It's very easy to take a material like concrete for granted, but where better than here at UK Construction Week to find out about all the very latest innovations in what's actually a very flexible, very interesting material. Here to tell me more is Technical Manager from Cemex, Richard Kershaw. Richard, thanks for joining us. Tell us a little bit about Cemex, first of all.
Well, Cemex are a Mexican-based business. We're in 50 countries worldwide. We've got circa 50,000 employees. Here in the UK, we operate circa 200 concrete plants, number of quarries and wharves, 70 quarries, 70 wharves. We have asphalt plants, building products, admixtures, 2 cement works and a cement grinding mill as well. So we're a big organisation employing about 3,000 people here in the UK. I think we've got a great opportunity here today to talk about our innovations in concrete. I mean, most people would know concrete as cement, as a binder, coarse aggregate, fine aggregate, cement, water and admixtures. And I think over the time those have developed into innovations driven primarily by specification. So we're seeing higher strength concretes being specified and also by innovations in admixtures, thus enable us to produce waterproof, permeable, high early strength and higher performance concretes.
Big company, big ideas, lots of innovations, and you brought quite a few of them here to a big stand here at UK Construction Week. You've got some proof points here that kind of demonstrate some of the innovations and some of the variety in the kind of products that you work with now, Richard. Just chat us through some of what we're looking at.
Yep, so what we've got here today, starting with our watertight concrete. All these are proprietary materials, bespoke designed by Cemex UK. This is Permatite, it's our watertight concrete, thus enabling, as you can see with the demonstration of the water and our little Cemex duct, keeping water in, but it's as effective as keeping water out of a structure as well.
From one extreme to another.
It's indeed almost polar opposite is our permeable concrete, our Permaflow, which allows water to flow through, and obviously that's very important as we move into areas of maybe high floodplain or where we need to treat our water runoff more effectively and reuse it, of course. You know, rather than allow it to go into streams and rivers, you can reuse it in the reservoir.
Of course. Now, over here is a very fetching pattern. What is this demonstrating?
So this is cast using self-compacting concrete. This is our Evolution range of materials, and really self-compacting concretes allow you to place materials more easily, certainly less noise, less labour intensive, and in this example enable you to cast concretes into more innovative shapes.
Now, here, that is so very light. Porofoam.
So our Porofoam low density concrete enable us to really, with a very engineered and very bespoke set of admixtures, enable us to design concretes down to oven dry densities of 300 kgs per cubic metre, when typically a normal weight concrete, which would be around 2,300 or 2,400 kgs per cubic metre. And with obviously a change of density enables you to design concretes with a range of compressive strengths as well. So at 300 kgs you'd be down to maybe half a megapascal or 1 MPa at 28 days.
And what would the use case for this low density concrete be then?
It can be something as simple as void fill. So if you've got a big gap in a tunnel or with some swallow holes, you can fill it up using that material. It's self-compacting, so you're guaranteed the densities in the structure. Or again, you can take it to more engineered where you can use the thermal properties of the material in the actual construction itself.
I love this display here. Tell me what it is that we're looking at.
Well, this to me is probably where the future of concrete and innovative concrete comes into play. It's bespoke high-strength concrete, so you can get concrete strengths of up to 120, 130 MPa at 56 days, and replace some of your steel reinforcement with a bespoke blend of fibre-reinforced steel and glass fibres.
And finally, probably my favourite to look at overall, rapid setting concrete. Does it really set this quickly?
It can do. You probably don't want it to because you've got to place, compact and finish the concrete. But this is really where you've got repairs, where you want early turnaround of formwork. So, you know, we can design concretes ranging from 20 MPa in 24 hours or looking at maybe 4 or 5 MPa in 4 to 6 hours. So you imagine if you've got the main line running from London to Birmingham and you want to do some repairs, you can use our promptest material to enable your trains to run on time.
So lots of innovations in terms of materials, but where do you see, as a business, where do you see the next innovations coming when it comes to Cemex? How does digitization impact your operations and how your customers can benefit from what you do?
So I think there's two directions that we are going as Cemex. You've mentioned digital there, so we've got our Cemex Go innovation, which enables our customers to order concrete online, to track their deliveries online, so you can be on site waiting for your concrete truck to arrive, and you can track it from the time that it's loaded all the way through to the time it arrives on site. You can check your invoicing, you can create mixed designs all through Cemex Go. I think the other direction that we need to look at is more sustainable construction. So certainly as Cemex, we're looking at lower CO2 concretes, looking at really at the basic raw materials that we already use and how to turn them into more innovative low carbon concretes.
Richard, great to speak to you. Thank you so much for bringing your technology and your knowledge experience to UK Construction Week this week. Thanks again.
Okay, no worries.